Hey y'all, so in this video today we are going to be filling out my goal board. Stick with me and help me get this board filled out with all of my upcoming goals.
So goodbye for us. You have to say it, baby. And us in Texaco's. You wanna try, baby. I know you can, I know your heart, and you will figure out. You love me now, 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 you know I gotta leave. You love me now, 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 you know I gotta leave.
Hey y'all, how's it going? I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. My name is Carrie and you are watching Carrie Lee Writes. This is a channel where we do all things books, writing, and lifestyle. So today we are going to be talking about creating goals for the upcoming month. This is my goal board. As you can see, I use Post-its to create my goals. The top of the board is my goals that I have set for the month. I'll do different things like do a live YouTube video, get Act 1 together for my outline for the current book I'm writing, create a second post for that week, create a first post for that week, create a second reel for that week. So I cover the top, I make sticky notes for each goal that I have, and I cover the top of my board with those sticky notes. And then the good thing about using sticky notes is once I'm done with that task, I can then take the sticky note off and move it down to the middle where my currently doing section is, the middle currently doing. And then when the task is done, I can move it down to the done portion of the board. So it's a great way for me to not only see all of the tasks that I have set up for the week, but also a good way for me to see the progress that I'm making and see how many tasks I've already done for that month. I have 3 different sections on my goal board. I have work goals, I have home and family goals, and then I have my personal goals. So my work goals, I kind of already talked to you about. My home and family goals, those are things like spend quality time with my daughter, spend quality time with my husband, spend quality time as a family, cut my dog's toenails, things like that. And then I have my personal goals, which is things like do my eyebrows, buy a plane ticket for an upcoming trip that I have, work on my book marketing, do some writing just for my own mental and emotional well-being, work on my affirmation journal, things like that, because those are things that honestly, they fall through the cracks. Like my personal goals are the things that are going to fall through the cracks during my busy month. And so by having my goals already put on this board and me seeing them every single day, I'm more likely to make sure that I'm addressing goals in each one of these areas and things aren't falling through the cracks. Now here I have my act board. So it's for the novel that I'm writing, this new fantasy novel that I'm writing. And I bought this board from Michael's, I believe. No, Target, from Target. And I'm going to use this board to basically do Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3 of my current book that I'm writing. So I will be using sticky notes on this board as well. I will be covering the board with sticky notes for each act. And the reason again why I'm using sticky notes is because I can move them around. If I have something in Act 2 and I decide, I think I want it in Act 3, it's real quick and easy to move. I'm showing you now my stickers. I bought these stickers for myself as kind of like motivation for my goal board. So each time that I move a goal from my goal board down from to do to done, I give myself a sticker because I like to have stickers to use for my planner. This is my novel, my current novel book that I created. So it's like a novel workbook. And what I did is I printed out pictures that had like motivational sayings and pictures that reminded me of and inspired me on the book that I'm currently writing. And I just put them throughout my novel workbook along with my novel workbook worksheets. And it's a workbook that I'm just going to slowly be working through to make sure that I have everything planned out for this novel that I'm working on, planning the setting, planning the characters, planning the scenes. You know, I want to plan out every detail so that when I actually get to writing this book, it's real quick and easy and it flows. Now, this is the third book that I'm writing, so I do have some experience with this. I do know that planning in detail for me is what works best, because when I get in my little flow of writing, I can write for hours without stopping. As long as I have that outline completed and there's a plan in place, I like to just get in the zone and go. I don't like a lot of interruptions and a lot of stop and go. So for me, in my writing, the planning is kind of the heavy lifting portion of my book writing, as opposed to the writing itself. So what I'm doing is I'm just flipping through this workbook. I'm showing you these worksheets that I have. I believe some of these worksheets I got from Sarah Cannon and her website from subscribing to her newsletter. She has a amazing YouTube channel, and if you subscribe to her newsletter, you have access to a lot of different templates to help you with your novel writing. And then I also believe I purchased a novel writing workbook on Etsy. I don't quite remember who the maker of that was, but I believe some of these sheets are also from that workbook. So again, these are pictures of inspirational scenes that are going to help to bring my book to life as I'm writing it. I went through Pinterest. I created a Pinterest board of different scenes that just made me feel like they would have been in this book that I'm writing. And I printed them out to kind of bring the whole thing to life for me. I am a very visual person, so having these worksheets, having the printouts, having the goal board, all of those things are a very effective way for me to be able to stay in the zone and to get this book written. So again, this is my novel workbook. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You really just need to know what works best for you, but this is the method that works best for me. I will say, if I had to do it all over again, I probably would have done a better job on printing out the pictures, because they are hard to see with the lighting that the printer had. I printed these off at Staples, so I didn't have much control over being able to change that. So that's one thing I would change. And then I just wanted to show you guys my clearance pencil case that I got from Target. Don't you love it? I hope this was helpful as you guys plan your books, and I hope it inspired you to do your own goal planning for the upcoming month. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye.
So goodbye for us. You have to say it.